Okay, so here of course we're in Holland, the Netherlands, the Low Countries, and pumping water was very, very important because that was the way that the Dutch managed to quite cleverly double the size of their country. So if you look at the map here, the green area is the area above sea level. All the rest is below sea level. And for not much, or 1 or 2 meters below sea level. But they lived in the green area, and then they got the idea of, hey, can we somehow drain that land? And they had this idea, this windmill, they dug a ditch, which became a canal. All the mud at one side became the dike. And then as this goes around, lifts the water up about a meter, about 3 foot, and it drains somewhere else. They could drain bits of the land. That bit was drained, and then got a new windmill to the next one, and they broke the first one down with the next bit. Over hundreds of years, the whole area here was all drained and was lived in, and we live in it now. If they came across a lake they didn't want, they drained it. So this one here, number 8, that's called Haarlem, and that's where Schiphol Airport's in the middle of, 5 meters below sea level. They didn't want the lake, they drained it for agricultural purposes. So doubling the size of the country is pretty clever. But of course, we're still below sea level, so they still need to pump the water away. This was the first system, and it's pretty impressive. Then they had to go to the next system, which was an Archimedes screw design, which is here, this model here, and it's far, far higher weight of water here, so you've got to have strong foundations of concrete and cement. And the windmill on top, you can imagine, what it's doing is lifting the water up as the Archimedes screw, draining it further away. So you have 3 meters of lift, which is great. And people lived in these. This was, you can see the size of people, a family. They got their living quarters as part of the deal, and they drained the land, and they were keeping an eye on the wind, and also keeping an eye on here. They had a special, of course, the depth gauge to see how the water was going, and that combination. And then of course after that it was steam powered and electric power. They still need to pump. If you don't pump, they estimate within 4 to 5 years that light blue area is back underwater. We don't want that. Everyone pays money for this service, and everyone then is very happy when pumping keeps on going. Basically, I've lived here for 30 odd years. I pay the money, keep pumping. I want to live here. It's great.